Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Minecraft. Down a little bit more, I'm going to come down like that. We'll dig that bit out and we will dig this off here. This is just kind of like a starting point to start off negotiations, and we're going to put just there. Actually, we're going to put it over by one little bit. I'm going to swap that over to there like that, and I don't want that block. I'm going to put down a chest there and a chest there. So we've got a double chest going into this. I'm then going to put hoppers into that chest. And I'm just going to put one. I'm actually going to put two hoppers into that chest. I'm going to have one there, and I'm going to have one there. And then we're going to come out of that. We're going to change over so that we don't have the hoppers. I just need to make that into a minecart with hopper, like that. And put some dirt block up there on that side. And then I'm going to do the same over here. Now, I don't need to do this. Well, actually, we won't do that. We won't make any changes here. What we will do instead is we will put dirt blocks along the top, just here. And there's going to be dirt blocks over on that side. And then I'm going to temporarily dump a couple of dirt blocks down here like this. I'm going to remove what I've just put here so that I can get a little bit closer, just temporarily. And I want to put a powered rail there. I want to put a regular rail across the top of those. And I want to put a powered rail over there. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig out that bit, and I'm going to put a redstone torch in there, so that powers that one on. I'm also going to replace that piece of rail with another powered one, except that that went completely wrong right there. So we'll dig that one out, and we'll dig that one out, and give me back that. Give me that. Right, I just heard something. Oh.
I didn't sleep, so there's possibly...
No, I was wondering what was going on. There's a trader he's taken an invisibility potion, and he's in here with me right now. He's just drank some milk to remove his invisibility, but the trader has spawned, come right inside the hole here where I am. Hear anything else? I've just got the trader here. So I'm going to have a look at his trades. He's offering white dye, green dye, grey dye, cactus, azure, bluet, and a bucket of pufferfish. I don't actually want that, and I'm not interested in going after his llamas just yet, so I'm not going to kill him. I'm going to let him live. You hear that? I am going to suffer you to live, Mr. Trader, despite the fact that you've come in and possibly messed up some of the stuff that I'm trying to do here, but I'm going to forgive you for that, because I am wonderful like that. I'm absolutely amazing like that. And I'm going to go in there, and then I'm going to put down another redstone torch, so I've just powered on this little bit as well. I could, like, add in a few extras, I just don't have enough powered rails to do it. Then we want to go with powered rail there. I'm going to put a block here, and I'm going to put a powered rail on it, and then I'm going to put dirt and dirt, and we're going to put regular rails on there, and then finally I'm going to put a powered rail on that end right there, and I'm going to put a dirt block here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my minecart with hopper, and I'm going to place it on that rail right there, and I'm going to power that rail. And because it's up against a block, it should go, except that it won't go because I didn't power that one, and that was what I did wrong. Okay, so I know exactly what I did wrong right there. I need to have one more redstone torch right on this end over here. So I'm going to put a block here, and I'm going to put a redstone torch on. There. Now it will work. So let's just remove that one a minute. Let's actually make this into a minecart with hopper, which is a mistake that I have previously made. And I've not not realized the hopper comes out of the minecart. So we'll pop that one down like that, and then we'll put our redstone torch in. I want to have it standing straight up, and that goes backwards and forwards like that. Right? It's very, very simple. It doesn't do anything particularly complex. It will just run continuously like that. Now, if you listen, it's hardly making any noise at all. The reason it's hardly making any noise at all is because I've got a tweak on there. As a vanilla tweak, it just removes the sound of the minecart almost to nothing. And we got those two items in there. So the next thing that we need to do is just very quickly test that it is harvesting this bamboo. And weirdly, this bamboo's not growing. It won't go any higher than that. And I don't know why, because over the other side, it's growing a lot taller than that. So I don't know if there's something that's inhibiting the growth of the bamboo. Whether it's because of the big ceiling up there or because of the glass, I'm not really sure at the moment, but something is inhibiting the bamboo growth. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to literally just turn this one on with a redstone torch like that. That's bumped the whole thing, and then all of those pistons will move out of the way. All of that bamboo has already been picked up, except for that one up there that is floating on top of the actual piece of bamboo. That one's not being removed. But then I want to come down here. So that's only going to happen once a day when the machine activates. And if I look in here, I've already got 12 bamboo in there. There's another that's up to 16. So it does pick it up, but then it's a little bit slow putting it out again, as it'll only happen while it's above those hoppers. But that's enough. It'll just keep doing it until it's emptied all of the stuff out. I don't know how much is in this hopper. I wonder if I can have a look. If I can catch it fast enough. I got 34 in there. So they will... what I could do is I could take these two out, and I could put 2 hoppers here as well, so that it's emptying on both sides. And this is going to give us a constant supply of bamboo. And I'm thinking that might actually be a better idea. The other thing is, I was originally saying I was going to put this on a daylight sensor. So once per day, this thing will trigger and chop all the bamboo off. But I don't really know why it's not growing. But I'm also thinking that I want to have a clock on this instead, so that we have it happening more than just once a day. I'm also going to go into here. I'm going to remove that one like that. Down comes the minecart. We'll pick that one up like that. I've now got too much stuff, which is about standard, isn't it? Right, so I've got 2 bits. I need the 2 bits of gravel, and I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to ditch those. I want the 2 rails right there. That's everything that we need to do. So then I can swap those over. I don't actually need the gravel right now because I'm not going to do it on a daylight sensor. So what I am going to do, though, is I'm going to put those 2 in there so that we're unloading this hopper on both ends. It'll be a little bit faster. And I can then come back up here, and I can put a rail on there and a rail on there. And then I can also go here and put the hopper in the minecart like that. The hopper's down. And I'm hoping I can just put the minecart with the hopper straight on there. Yes, okay, that's brilliant. I don't need to do anything else. I can just have it running backwards and forwards. So now it's going to empty out on both ends. That should empty it out a little bit quicker. And the only question is, how long does it take to do this? Now, I know that you can get a redstone clock. I'm just not sure how you make a redstone clock. That's the only problem I've got with this, is I don't really know how to make them. I believe you need 2 hoppers going in against each other, and then when one of them ticks down the other one, like it changes things. I need to just quickly look up a redstone clock a second. Okay, there are several different types of redstone clock, And I think the type of redstone clock that we're going to go with is one that takes a load of redstone repeaters. So we put these in a line, and then you have a pulse that is sort of going around all of the redstone repeaters. So we've got 8 redstone repeaters right here. So I need to put one there, one there, one there, like this, and bring them back in a line like that. Which I'm going to get rid of those, just so that I've got 4 in a line right there, and then I'm going to dig out a bit of this bank right here. Remove all of that. Get that out of the way. Let's go and put a torch up here somewhere. If I've got torches, I have. Right. And there. Right. We'll put a torch up there, so that one's out of the way. I will also remove those 2 torches and put down a bit of dirt just there. Remove that torch as well. And then I can have... I think you could put the redstone up through there, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to do it slightly further apart to make sure that nothing goes wrong with this, because my redstone skills are so limited and I don't want anything going wrong with it. So that one then goes this way like that, and I take redstone dust here, here, and here like this. I then set each of these to the longest setting like this. So you move them each 3 times. Like that. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Like that. So they are moved right back. And then what I do is I put a redstone torch down there just to start it off. And that slowly moves round. And it will just keep activating the whole thing like this. I know this isn't particularly good for lag friendliness, but that will just keep going. And every time one of those bamboos grows a little bit, it will break it off. So far I haven't seen it. Although I want them to come out slower than that. Faster. I want them to return faster than that. So I'm curious how I make sure that that happens. This is the redstone pulse that's going through. I want it to go slow up to that point, but then I want this bit to be activated fast. So maybe if I do it like that. That seems to be making a difference.
Do you want me to sleep?
Yeah, you can do. I need to make more redstone repeaters.
Do you have redstone dust?
I have the redstone dust. I don't actually remember how to make redstone repeaters. I've got some dust. Hang on, let's have a look. Redstone comparator repeater. Ooh, I've got all of the ingredients I need right here. I've got the stone, so I can go and make these. Just like that. There's one. I want to put those there like that. I want to put these down here like this. And what was the other bit? Oh, that was the redstone dust. Okay, so I want to do that and that. And then I want to do that. And then I want to do that like that. So that's my torches. That makes another 5 redstone repeaters, which I'm thinking is probably enough. I have to break this a minute. There, so that's kind of stopped now, and I should be able to just extend this out a little bit longer and then keep it going. So I'm not sure if I'm on to the right track with this or not. There are other types of redstone clock that you can make. I'm not saying that this is the only one, but I kind of figured that this might be the best one for what I want right now. So I'm just going to extend those out like that, and then I'm going to put 2 more in here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Like that, and then I'm going to have dust going down here like this, and then we get... Oh, Right, yeah, I need another torch, so let me just want to like that and here, and then put that one down and put the redstone dust on top. So now I've got 4 torches, and then we take a redstone torch and we break it. That's better. I think part of the reason that I had this not quite right was I had too long a pulse. I had the redstone torch sat there for too long. But now it's going on a much like it's got a smaller pulse going through, so it's operating faster. And there's one bit of bamboo over there has just grown, and there's another, and then they both get broken off, and then they get pulled up by the minecart, which is running continuous down here, and we're getting bamboo coming in through. Right, that is now working. It's not brilliant. It's definitely not perfect. There is a lot left to be desired on this particular machine, but it is working. And I'd rather have this, I think, than hooking it up to a daylight sensor, because the daylight sensor, I think, is just going to take too long between each harvest. Now, this trader right here, seriously considering executing him for the crime of turning up when I don't want him here. But that would be a little cruel. Right, I have done that. The next thing that I want to do is build the cactus farm, which I might actually get you to help me with, Sen. But I'm going to come over and have a look at what you're doing a minute. I'm just going to stop and check these chickens. And they are working wonderfully. We've got a lot of eggs in here. I'm wondering what we should do with all of these eggs.
Make more chickens?
Well, yeah, we may end up doing that. Right, let me just go and harvest the beet in here, and then replant. Come around like that, and I'll also go and check on the villagers after I've done this, and then I will run round and check on Sen and see how she's doing with all of her stuff. So I want to pick up all of these seeds first. Like this. I've got a full stack of 64 seeds here, so I suspect that we are going to be able to plant the entire garden with the beet now. Which means that we can use make the food that you can make from the beet. I don't know what food it is that you can make, but there is food that you can make using it. We're getting ever closer to getting that achievement where we eat one of every single food in existence in the game. Okay, I've got a pile of these. I've got 30 of these seeds left over. Have I got anything that I can throw away just at the moment? I'm going to throw away 6 dirt blocks. No, I'm not. I'm going to throw away 2 cobbly stones. Right. We will throw the 2 cobbly stones. I should probably just throw the single cactus plant away, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, and we'll leave the sheep, we'll leave the cows, we'll leave all the rest, and we will bring this back. I'm going to just clear out some of the rubbish that I'm carrying around, and then we will take a look at what Sen has been industriously doing up there. There, look, see, that bamboo there has gone way higher than what it was going on our farm. Our farm, it just stopped at a set height, so I'm wondering if, because I've got it undercover, that's what was stopping it from going any higher. I don't know. I'll have to look at the mechanics of bamboo, but I suspect that the dirt up above it is what actually stopped it from growing any higher. That's my sneaky suspicion. I don't know if that is a right sneaky suspicion or not, but it's the one that I'm sticking with. For the cactus farm, I'm not actually going to need any redstone, I don't believe. We may be glad of rails at some point, but we're not going to use them now. We've got a minecart. We'll leave the minecart in there, and we're just going to ditch some of this. I will take 1 stack of dirt. I will lose the gravel. I will lose the stone. I have no space to dump the redstone torches. I have no space to dump most things. I'm going to need the sand. I'm going to need the cactus plants. I'm going to need, not those, probably the dirt. I'll keep the rest of this stuff. I know that I'm carrying more than I need to be. One thing that I won't keep is that one. And also the daylight sensors can go. The redstone torches, they can go. And, right, let's leave it at that. Oh, I'm carrying a lever. I don't, we'll keep the lever. I've got a plan for that lever. Very important plan. Right, Sen, which way do you want me to come up? Do you want me to come up the stairs inside the cave? Or do you want me to come up the ladder?
It's up to you. Whichever.
Oh, okay.
You can
There's no.
There's
I was just
a
wondering if
few
there
ways
was.
to go.
I was just wondering if there was like a grand reveal side that I needed to go. Wow. Okay, we've been busy in here.
We?
Yeah, we. The royal we. Would you be annoyed if I said that I actually wanted this 5 blocks high and not 4 blocks high?
This is 5 blocks.
No, this is 4 blocks high.
The roof is 5 blocks high.
The roof is the 5th block.
Yeah.
Right, so we've got all of that. We've got the roof up here, so we've got panoramic views from downstairs, and this is looking really, really cool, by the way, Sen. This is looking really, really awesome. I love it. I think this is absolutely fantastic. We've got wonderful views of the surrounding countryside. And see, we're only in 1/4 of the chunks here. We've got all of that over there. And the slime thing, you know, I've been talking about doing a slime farm. I've found a couple of spots not that far away from us that have 5 slime chunks all touching each other, and 6 slime chunks all within a small group. Some of them are even 7 slime chunks. So I'm thinking that our slime farm is going to be one of those. It is going to be on a very, very grand scale. But this is looking very, very cool. I love what you've done with the pillars on here, kind of like supporting and holding up the mountain, just like the way it looks kind of random.
I was thinking of like possibly turning this into like a fish tank and using some of the coral. Put some more glass there. And yeah, maybe turn it into a fish tank.
Oh, and fill it up.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how to capture live tropical. I don't know how to capture any live. Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, I think you can just get a bucket of fish, and I think that you can carry them around, and then they're live fish. I think that's how you do it. I think you have a bucket of them.
Sounds good.
I'm not 100% sure on that though, so don't quote me on that. So this is the new digs. We're going to need to put a chest up here somewhere so that then we can get down to the bottom. This... Are we going to want...
No, you can come down here to get to underneath us.
I'm just wondering about the doors. Like, should we put pressure pads in front of them so that they open automatically when we run through?
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Right. A pressure pad, if I recall correctly, is 2 side by side. So I'm going to want 2 of these, like that, and then you bring them over here, and they are specific to the type of wood that you use, and I've just used acacia wood. So you put them down there, and then you can run through like that. Right. If I open it, and it does automatically close. So we don't put them on the outside in case you get a zombie or something like that on the outside. Which means that we open them to come through ourselves. But as you run through over the pressure plate, the door will close automatically behind you. And it does work at a run as well, like that. And you can then run right back through and the door closes again. So
how come you don't have that downstairs?
Because I didn't actually get round to putting it in.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah, but there's you can come down here.
Yeah.
And I was just changing. This is what I was doing with.
Oh, there's a block here that needs to be changed.
Yeah. And then it comes straight down here.
All right.
That's just like a temporary thing. Just to be quick.
Yeah, what are we gonna do with? Because I don't know that, like, if we're looking in from underneath and when we're sort of looking up, like that big tall pillar there, I don't think we would actually need that if we sort of put some sort of supports in underneath the floor. I mean, we could just leave it as a big open expanse, but I was kind of thinking maybe we could put some logs or something as supports under there and a couple of big long lines. Yeah. Kind of like I did with the library, but obviously this is your decision. You're the artist on this one. So, yeah.
Oh, that was just like a quick, what have I got in my bags? Put it there for the minute. Until we decide what to do with it.
All right. So, yeah, like, I'm not quite sure how we would do that. And
but we need to clear it all out down here.
There's also the pillars on the outside edge that would need something. And if we're going to do pillars on the outside edge, though, if you look at it from back here, I think we would need those pillars to go right the way up through.
Yeah.
Like, from the floor, they would go up through the balcony on your one and then up to the next bit. So you're going to do another floor up there, or is it just going onto a roof?
Yeah, I was thinking another floor, if you want another floor.
Yeah, that would be very cool. And then in here, we can have our big sorting hall. So we kind of want to bring it to this level right here. So I'm just going to fill that bit in. Oops. Too high right there. Okay, so kind of like bring it to this level here. Then we've got a big sorting hall. We've got plenty of room, but we need to like dig this all out. And over this way, we'd want to dig it out, but we don't want to like break through the wall here. But I mean, maybe we can turn this into an artificial wall and square this out a little bit, so take it out a bit further, and that gives us more room for our sorting hall. I'm not quite sure at the moment. I'm also not quite sure of the mechanism for the actual sorting device and so on. So there's a few bits that I still need to look at for that and figure out. But right now, I would like to build a cactus farm. Are you available to help, or are you busy working on this one?
No, I can help.
Right. I'm going to go and get some sleep, because I haven't slept for a little while, and it's probably better if I sleep now so that we don't get attacked by phantoms if it does get dark. So I'm just going to go in here and get a bit of shut-eye. Then we will dump these beetroot seeds. I don't need much. Well, we kind of need building blocks. That's what we're going to want. I really like the idea of building this out of sandstone, but I've only got 64 sandstone that I brought back, so that's out. So what we're going to do instead, Sen, is I know how much you absolutely adore it. We're gonna build the cactus farm out of acacia wood.
Do you have enough?
Yes, I do. If we go into this chest in here, there we go. I've got acacia logs right there, and there's another few acacia planks there. I have got loads of acacia wood, so we'll run over beside the villagers, and I'm just going to check on those, and then we're going to do the cactus farm next to where I've gone and built my bamboo farm, so it's over that side. I'm just taking the long way around to see how the villagers are doing. I wonder if we've got any more. Since I removed the glass off the top of the beds over there, we should, in theory, have more villagers. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.